Hello again, and welcome to Writing Sentences 1, where we will be including the letter J. And we can see it here in the title of our story. Just for fun. And it looks like our story has something to do with a corner shop. We'll find out as we move along. But first we'll have our title, Just for Fun. J at the beginning, but we need a capital J. And then ust, for, where we have or, and fun with another capital letter. And to make it look even more like a title, we have underlined it. Our first sentence is Josh goes to the shop to get a jar of jam. Let's just write the first bit. Josh goes. Now we're thinking about paragraphs, so we leave a wee space at the beginning. Josh goes. And it's the word go, but when it's an action somebody else does, we add suffix es. Josh goes to the shop. To the shop. Just like the word Josh, we have the sound sh, but this time at the beginning of the word. And I think we'll just squeeze in the next word to, for to get, to get a jar. Get a jar, and this time it's a lowercase j for the word jar, and we also think about that R sound. It's a little bit different, the vowel sound, because it's followed by an R. And we will be including it in the next lesson's building speed activities so that you get really used to which letters you write. But the next bit of our sentence is of jam. Of jam. And we have j again. And there's our full stop. I wonder why he's getting a jar of jam. Think he's making a sandwich or putting it on toast. Maybe it's going to be something a wee bit different. He has to rush. And we can see from the picture, it's dark. He has, capital H for the beginning of a sentence. He has to rush. I think he must be trying to get there before the shop shuts. Don't shut, he says. But we're just going to write don't shut, because we know it's Josh. Speech marks. Don't. And this time we've shortened do not. And the apostrophe goes where the missing letter is. Don't shut. And then don't shut Mr. Sharp. Don't. So we have do not shortened. And there's that apostrophe. Don't shut Mr. Sharp. Mr. Capital M, because we're not writing the whole word. We're then just going to write the letter R. We've got the first and last letters. Sharp, and then an exclamation mark. And speech marks. And then, what did I forget? There is a full stop after the R in Mr. That lets people know that we've shortened the word. So, there we have Josh, and I think that's what he was saying to himself in the hope that him saying it would stop Mr. Sharp from closing the shop. Mr. Sharp grins at Josh. That's the first bit of the next sentence. Mr. Sharp. So we get another go at writing it. And will I forget the full stop this time? Ah, I did. Again. Let's finish writing Sharp and put in that full stop. Mr. Sharp grins at Josh. At Josh. As he runs into the shop. As he runs into the shop. Into, we write it as one word, the shop. Going to start a new paragraph because Josh is about to speak. I've got to get jam, he said. So what else will we need as well as a new paragraph? Speech marks. I've, and here we've got I and we've shortened have, so the apostrophe goes in the space where the missing letters would be. I've got to get jam. Get jam. A comma this time before the speech marks because it's followed by he said. Josh is carrying on speaking, so we won't need a new paragraph. But we will put speech marks for his next sentence. It's for jam tarts. Speech marks and then it's. We have another word that needs an apostrophe. Instead of it is, we have it's. It's for, and we have or, where the R changes the sound of the O a little. jam, tarts. And that time we had the R, where the letter R changes the sound of the vowel. It's for jam tarts. And he carries on to say, Mom is going to do them and I'm helping. Mum. Capital M. Mum is going, where we have the word go and we just add suffix ing. To do. Them. And I'm, so another word with an apostrophe in place of that missing A. I'm helping. Help. And we've just added suffix ing. Full stop. And we close the speech marks. So they must be making the jam tarts that evening. Oh, and when Josh gets to the shelf, there's quite an array. Lemon, apricot, blackcurrants, strawberry and orange, which would make that one marmalade. And this one is often called lemon curd. And I think Josh must have faltered at that point. Oh, golly, he thought, which one shall I get? The red one is best, said Mr. Sharp. Now, it's a new person talking, so we do go in a wee bit, like a new paragraph. Speech marks, and then the red one. The oh golly, that letter's taking its time. The red one. Oh, naughty elephant. Is best. Is best. Comma and then speech marks, because we're going to be writing said Mr. Sharp. Now I think said will fit there, but Mr. Sharp will be on the next page. Mr. And what have I got to make sure I remember? There, I did that time. Mr. Sharp. Full stop. Thanks for the tips, said Josh as he grabbed a jar. Oh, Josh is speaking. We need to go down to a new line. Speech marks. Thanks. For the tip. The tip. and then a comma and more speech marks. So the tip just means the advice. Said Josh, but I think we'll just fit said in there. Said Josh. As he grabbed a jar. He grabbed. And have a think, do we need to double? Yes, we do. Because there was only one B in the word grab, so we doubled it before adding suffix ed to make sure the reader knows that the sound for this letter is a. Grabbed a jar. And then we have a full stop. That'll be just £2, said Mr. Sharp. We need to go down again because this time Mr. Sharp is speaking. Speech marks. And that, oh, we've missed out some letters again. Short for that will. But we need a double L. That'll be just £2. So have a go at that pound symbol. And then I have missed off the zeros that might be there because it was only £2. We don't need to put in about the pence. I think we might when we're typing the story up. That'll be just £2, said Mr. Sharp. And again, we've only space for the word said. Mr. Sharp is on the next page. Mr. Do I remember the full stop? Would you believe it? I've forgotten it again. Dear me, it is taking me a long time to get used to that. I'm sure you did a much better job. Then I'm shutting up shop. Have fun. So more speech marks. We don't go down a line. It's still Mr. Sharp. Then I'm. And another apostrophe word for missing letters. Shutting. Will we need to double or just add suffix ing? Shut, and yes we do. Shut, short vowel, only has one consonant, so we double it before adding suffix ing. Up, shop. There. And then he adds, have fun. Have fun. I think Josh probably will have fun. Look at that. A circle of pastry in a tin that makes it the shape of a jam tart and just a wee bit of jam. Josh does a good job. Josh does, we have the word do, but we add the suffix es, a good job. And there we can see how much he enjoyed the jam tarts that he helped his mum to make. And here we have typed up the story. This time we've used the Monaco font. So when you're trying out these fonts, you can have a think about which one you like best. Would you like to read the story with me? Or perhaps you'd like to ask somebody else to read it with you? Or maybe you can read it to somebody else. Just for fun. Josh goes to the shop to get a jar of jam. He has to rush. Don't shut, Mr. Sharp. Mr. Sharp grins at Josh as he runs into the shop. I've got to get jam, he said. It's for jam tarts. Mum is going to do them, and I'm helping. The red one is the best, said Mr. Sharp. Thanks for the tip, said Josh as he grabbed a jar. That'll be just £2, said Mr. Sharp. Then I'm shutting up shop. Have fun. Josh does a good job. And did you notice that when I was typing, I did add a full stop and 2 zeros to make it really clear that it was just £2. And there was something else that I did, because sometimes it's nice to edit a story. I put the word the in this sentence. The red one is the best, said Mr. Sharp. And maybe you'd like to edit your story. Have a think about that. Thank you for joining me.